Hello everyone, Namaste. This is Subhashni and I welcome you to my channel Data Science for School. Yes, this is a YouTube channel and I am going to cover how data science, Python and the like are becoming part of the course curriculum of schools in India, UK and the US. It all started for me when my eldest became 10 years old in 2019. At that time, when I did my first batch, it was an additional activity where parents used to push their kids into coming in and being part of a class which was not mandated at school. My youngest is now 10 years, and Python is a part of the syllabus today, along with robotics, AI. And I'm waiting for the youngest child in the family to turn 10. And by that time, I do hope Python, AI, robotics will become mainstream and part of the curriculum from much earlier on. The world is changing, and so should we. I'm Subhashni, the tutor of this channel, and you will see me with Shreya, my assistant, who generally is sitting around every time I'm making any content. If you want to connect with me, do reach me out on LinkedIn. You'll see me at Subhashni Tripathi. I have been into data science and analytics for more than 2 decades now and have had the opportunity of watching this field progress from when it was a very optional, um, unit or activity in an organization to when it's become the critical activity where it actually can help with ROI and can become a competitive advantage for the organization. Now, what do the data science for school channel cover? Or rather, what do I cover? Well, of course, the data science for school channel covers courses. And the two courses that I have here are basics of Python coding for high school and data science for school. And the other thing which I cover is career guidance, especially for high school students. Let me tell you a bit more. In the career guidance for high school students, one of the critical outcomes that I look at is being able to guide them for the optimal streams, where if they put in their effort and study those streams, they will definitely be successful, in the shortest possible time. That means they are naturally inclined to be successful in those job roles. For this, what we do is we do a measurement of preference and interests and capability of the child. Yes, we do have an employability benchmark built for children who are 14, 15 plus. And, what happens really is that it is able to rank and give out the streams of study which will suit a particular student the best. And then we do a counseling with the parents and the students so that we can come up with amongst the recommended streams, the one or two streams where, the student can really focus. When I look at the courses, there are two types of courses. There are tutor-driven batch classes and the do-it-yourself classes. In the tutor-driven batch classes, I cover both my courses, which is data science for juniors, which is available for children who are 10 plus years. Yes, you can join at any time. This course is for 3 years, and in this course, we look at maths plus Excel plus Python. It's a more holistic course which gets people ready for careers in AI, ML, robotics, data science, digital technologies. The second course is the basics of Python coding for high school. This is very driven by the high school curriculum, and I will cover the curriculum soon. And this course is for 6 months. As I mentioned, it is a curriculum-based course which focuses on Python. In the do it yourself, the DIY classes, what I have is this basics of Python coding for high school. You can look at the pre-recorded videos and you can have access to the codes and learn it yourself. So let's go and look at the syllabus that I was mentioning to you. So first, I will show you the syllabus that I have created, which is, of course, right from the syllabus given for the high schools in the US, UK, and India. The basics of Python coding for high school, where we look at the introduction to Python, variables and data types, comparing things to make choices, lists, tuples, dictionaries, sets, functions, classes, exceptions, errors, and warnings, modules, and packages. Yes, we do cover loops, etc., in the functions. What at the end of the 6 months happens is that we have a certification test, which is an online test, and we do a hands-on project with video recording so that the child can share it out. Also, you too can see what your child has performed in. So I have on my screen here the course guideline for the UK course. You will notice that we have covered in the course created for the data science for school batch all the factors which are mentioned here. Do go ahead and match it out if you so wish. Uh, Iterations, loops, arrays, all of it. When you look at the class 9 ICSE robotics and AI class 9 syllabus, here too you will notice that in part 3, you have details on the Python, you know, programming. So you've got introduction to data and programming with Python, where we look at familiarization with Python, introduction to data types, operators, conditional statements, control statements, and functions. In the basics of Python coding for high school program. Um, One of the big aims that I had was to get the children ready for new age careers in AI, ML, data science. And for this, the course is Data Science for Juniors, which is available for children who are 10 plus years. And here, what we do is we look at maths, Excel, and Python. Maths, is the foundation of AI, ML, and robotics. Um, Excel is the most commonly used software in corporates, and today can boast of multiple add-ins which allow you to do neural networks and the like on Excel. And the coding language for data science is Python, right? So we have all of this available in the Data Science for Juniors course, which is a 3-year course, as I mentioned. Year one, we get started with the introduction to Excel and Python. And then we look at using Excel and Python for different types of data, doing math using Excel and Python, and doing real world problems using data, math, Excel, and Python. There is a certification test at the end of the year. Year two is summary tables and visualizations in Excel and Python. And here we also do a small introduction to Power BI, which is, as you know, a very popular tool for visualization. At this point, the child would also do a hands-on project with video recording. In year three, the idea is to build interactive games using Python, which can be used for school projects, creating statistical models for prediction. Here in year three, we do a certification test online and hands-on project with the video recording for each student. Thus, to summarize, the data science for school YouTube channel would cover courses which are predominantly basics of Python coding for high school and data science for school. And yes, I do provide career guidance so that students in high school can decide on the optimal career, the place where they will succeed the best, and put their energies to grow in that area. With this, I'll end the video. Namaste.